But again, we have time, so I want to do Mudariya, but of the Samad, we have some time, so we'll do Mudariya. Okay. See, when it is alif like that, which is Waw, then it is Bab Nasara. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? When you see alif, like the A, Shaka, Raja, Afa, Tala, then that is Bab Nasara. Huh? Now when you say Masha and Naha, then you really don't know. Is it Bab Daraba or Bab Fataha? But with our practice, you will know. Are you with me? Masha, Dr. Abdurrahim has only mentioned Bab Daraba. But for our practice, I will also tell you that there are certain verbs in Bab Fatha. For example, that is why I wrote Naha separately. Okay, Masha. What is Masha? Yamshi. Masha, Yamshi. Yeah? So it is Mashaya, Yamshiyu. What is it? Yamshiyu. Remember? Huh? So this is Bab Daraba. Rama, Yarmi, which is actually Yarmi you. Huh? Fine, brother. Jara, Yajri, which is actually Yajri you. Now tomorrow I'm going to write down some grammatical explanation. For example, Masha. How will you describe Masha? Fi'lun, Madin, Mabniun ala Fatah. I don't see Fatah, brother. If you don't see, then what happens? Al-Fatahatul Muqaddara. Estimated Fatah. I'm going to write it tomorrow. Now we will go in this kind of explanation, because it is the time to do it now, so that in book 3 we are strong, inshallah. Okay. Brother, Mashaya. Okay. My mind can read Mashaya, but my eyes cannot see Fatah. So then I will say Masha, Fi'lun, Madin, Mabniun ala al-Fathatil Muqaddara. Estimated Fatah is there. Okay. And if I say Masha Yamshi, what is actually Yamshiyu? So what will you say? Fi'lun, Mudariun, Marfun, Bidammatil Muqaddara. Huh? What is? Now the Dhamma is estimated. Huh? Brothers and sisters, I assure you, you are going to become expert. It's a matter of just a couple of days. So that's why this session of Ajwaf, Naaqis, and the next one is Mudaf is very important. Very important. Because you are now learning the detailed method of describing the verbs. Huh? Okay, brother. Now I tell you something. I have still a few minutes. Masha Yamshi. Okay? Think about Yamshi. And I'm writing it Yamshi. Masha Yamshi. Yamshi. Actually it is Yamshi you. Try to conjugate, brothers and sisters. Yamshi Huma Yamshiyani. And then Sister Manas, Hum. Actually it is Yamshi Yuna. What is it? Yamshi Yuna. Actually it is Yamshi Yuna. Brothers and sisters. But remember it is Yamshi, so there is a sukun. Now you bring the waw file, which has got a sukun. So you will drop the ya. So what happens now? See, so many new things are coming because of the weak verbs. I drop the ya because the waw had a sukun. Now there is a kasra. before waw. Now we have to understand that the waw and the kasra are not compatible. They cannot live peacefully under one roof. In the same way, dhamma and the ya are not compatible. They cannot live under one roof. They are not compatible. What is not compatible? Kasra with waw and dhamma with ya. They are not compatible. We have to change it. So, because they are not compatible, I change to again changes, brother. Yamshuna. Brother Hassan? Okay, ready? Yamshi, yamshiyani, yamshuna. Then tamshi, tamshiyani, and then this is very easy. This is Pan Supari, brother. Okay, look at this, brother. Look at this. I say to everybody, the food is ready, come and eat. Maal tayar hai. Okay, look at this, brothers and sisters. What is this, brother? What is this, brother? Yamshi. Now we bring the mutaharik pronoun. What is that? Nunu niswa. What do I have to do? I don't have to do anything, just pronouns. Yamshi. That's why I say maal tayar hai. Aake khana kha lo. Come and eat. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? You didn't do anything, you just pronounced. Yamshina. Isn't it simple, brother? Isn't it fun, brother? I was fascinated by all these things, you know. Okay, brother, now you'll be able to do it. But first, Yamshi. 5 in your pocket. Yamshi, Tamshi, Tamshi, Amshi, Namshi. Remember, Fi'lun Mudariun Marfu'un bi Dammatil Muqaddara. In all of them. In 5 of them, Dammatul Muqaddara. Okay, brother, now let us do the whole thing. Yamshi, Yamshiyani, Yamshuna, Tamshi, Tamshiyani, Yamshina. Again, Tamshi, Tamshiyani, Tamshuna, Tamshina. It is okay. Tamshina, it is. Tamshiyani. Again, Tamshina. And then, Amshi, Namshi. Now look at this, brother. Look at this, brother. I'm writing Tamshi. Tam, Shi, Na. Which is Anti. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? Anti. Try to understand as much, because we are going to repeat this tomorrow, inshallah. So do not get gabrified that too much is coming. We will do it tomorrow. And Antunna, what will happen to Antunna, brother? This is the last thing we are doing. What will happen? Tamshina. Are you with me? Yamshina, Tamshina. They both look same. How did you make Tamshina Anti? Here, brother. The verb was Tamshi. Are you with me? Then you brought the file, and then our favorite, Noon aata hai, Noon jata hai. Because there is a sukoon here, so I dropped it. And it became Tamshina. How will I describe Tamshina? Fi'lun, Mudariun, Marfu'un, bi thubuti nun. Are you with me? Fi'lun, Mudariun, Marfu'un, bi subuti nun. And where is the file? Yeah. Now compare to that. What is this Tamshina? They are same. Fi'lun, Mudariun, Mabniun ala Sukun. And what is this noon? File. They look same. But grammatically, I am explaining it in a different way. And we understand in a different way. Aren't you with me, brother and sister? Anti Tamshina. Anti tamshina. So what is the meaning of anti tamshina, brother? You are. This fi'lun mudari'un, marfoon bi thubuti, noon, ya is the file. And here, the noon is the file. We'll do it inshallah tomorrow. Brothers and sisters. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Nice to see you all, brothers and sisters. In this severe cold weather, you drive for 45 minutes, 1 hour in this rush hour and come. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala accept your sacrifices. You come from so far, and with dropping your children and rushing to the class. This is the true, act of jihad. You are doing jihad in the path of learning the language of Qur'an, inshallah. And may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala increase you in knowledge, accept your sacrifice, and give you thousandfold reward. And may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala bless you all with the knowledge of Qur'an. Bless us all with the knowledge of Qur'an. And I always say to you, brothers and sisters, and I firmly believe that every minute that you work for learning the language of the Qur'an, every kilometer you drive, and all the sacrifices, all the time that you spend in car to come here, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will take it as your ibadat, inshallah. Because we are only doing for the love of Him and for the love of Qur'an, inshallah. Brothers and sisters, we are still in the verb Naaqis. This is the most important chapter of book 2. If you master this, then the verbs, the rest of the verbs will become very, very easy for you. Very easy for you. So, fa'ala. Fa kalima, ain kalima, lam kalima. Fa kalima is also called first radical. Ain kalima, second radical. Lam kalima, third radical. If the fa kalima is either waw or ya, the verb is called misaal. Are you with me? Wajada, wa'ada, wahaba. Okay. If the ain kalima is either waw or ya, we call it ajwaf. But at the same time, we also must get used to it that if in misaal, if the fa kalima is waw, then we say al-misaal al-wawiyu. Al-wawiyu. And if the misaal, the fa kalima is ya, then we will say al-misaal al-ya'iyu. Okay. If the verb is al-misaal al-ya'iyu, it behaves like a sound verb. We haven't done it, but we must keep it in mind. If the misaal is a al-ya'iyu, means it has ya in the beginning, like yatima. We had few words written there. Yabisa. Then it behaves normally, just like a sound verb. But if it is misaal al-wawi, then in the mudariya, the waw gets dropped. Not all the time, but most of the time. Again, we have to go in detail and learn when it does not get dropped. But it will come in the Qur'an and you will notice it, inshallah. Dr. Abdul Rahim has only taught us those verbs in misal in which the waw is dropped. All the verbs that are mentioned in our book, when you go to mudariya, the waw is dropped. Wajada, yajidu. Instead of yawajidu, it's yajidu. Then we come to ajwaf, brothers and sisters, and in ajwaf also we have ajwaf al-wawi and ajwaf al-ya'i. The same thing will apply here. We will have Naaqis al-wawi and Naaqis al-ya'i. And we got to identify them. And it's very easy, brother. If you see alif, in my simple way, I say this is alif mamdudai, standing up. That is waw. What is it? That is waw. So da'a, what is the root then of da'a? Da'awa. So I will call it Naqisu al-Wawi. So da'awa, shakawa. Fine. Baka. Now this is all very easy, brother and sister. Baka. What is the root? Bakaya. So what kind of a Naqis it will be? Naqis. So very simple. Then this is ya. Okay, brother. Bakaya, mashaya, ramaya, nahaya, ra'aya. Okay. And now in Bab, Samiya, it's very easy because the ya is visible in a normal way. Here, the waw turned into alif. In this, the ya remains ya, but it is pronounced ah. It is pronounced ah. Masha. Okay, but it is actually mashaya, bakaya, ramaya. We know it because this is nothing but ya, which we now pronounce. It turned into, again in a simple way you can, it look like alif maksura. Short. Okay, brothers and sisters, what is more important to remember in these things, that when we are doing Maadhi, okay, at Huma, are you with me? At Huma, and then at mutaharik pronouns. Where do the mutaharik pronouns begin? Hunna. Hunna and down. See, once we have memorized it and we do it in sequence, it's easy. Then the verb will make it visible from its root. The root will be visible. Are you with me? When it is huma and from mutaharik pronoun. That's one thing to remember. Now huma is not used, but because we did it in sequence, we still continue the sequence. Okay, brother? So, da'awa, what will you do now? In huma, da'awa. The root will become visible. Fine. And when you come to hunna, what it will become? Da'awna. Shakawna. Okay. Now we do here bakaya and then bakayina. Bakayina. See, remember, fatha is compatible with ya, so we can pronounce it bakayina. And then huma will be mashaya and mashayina. And the rest is all simple. Rama, ramaya, remember? Ramaya, ramaya vatavaya. Okay? Maine dil tushko diya. Okay? I just make a joke, but Ramaya and then Ramayna. What is it? Ramayna. Okay, go on. And then, brother, Naha, Nahaya, and then Nahayna. Ra'a, Ra'aya, Ra'ayna. Now you see, in our studies in previous lessons, we did not touch Ra'a. I said, no, don't touch it. It's confusing. But now we are ready to handle not only Ra'a, but we will handle Ishtara also. We will do the whole thing, and you will do it with ease, inshallah. Okay? This is, brother, okay, you keep that in mind. One more time I'll repeat. At Huma and in mutaharik pronouns, the root will become visible. Fine. One more thing to remember in these three, brothers and sisters, that at hum, you will drop the lam kalima. What will you do, Brother Hassan? Drop the lam kalima. The weak letter will be dropped when you are doing the conjugation of hum. You will drop it. Don't ask, just drop it. And we'll remember to drop it, inshallah. There are reasons, but we don't want to go in too much detail, okay? Because sometimes the reason applies here and it makes an exception elsewhere. But the best thing is to remember to drop it. So, brother, if I say da'a, then I'll say da'awa, and then I will drop the waw. What will happen now? Da'aw. What will happen? You will bring the waw. Huh? You will the waw jama. What is it? Waw jama. You will bring it and you will drop the alif, which is actually waw. So it will turn into, brothers and sisters, I'll write down here. The a, the awa. Are you with me? And what will happen now? The aw. Let me write down with red so that you will understand. The aw. Huh? Are you with me, brother? Where is the file in the awa? Alif. Where is the file in the aw? Wow. And brother, then you know here, brothers and sisters, there is a fatah here on dal, ain, and what is on alif? Sukoon. So if you were to put ta tanisi, then we have two sukoons. Then I have to drop this. So it becomes da'at. Are you with me? Da'at. Okay. And then da'ata. Da-a-ta. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? And then, of course, comes to the awna. The awna. Got the idea, brothers and sisters? Having done one, brother, you can now do everything. Okay? Let's start shaka. Shaka. Shakawa. Shakawa. Okay, shaka, shakawa, shakau, shakat, shakata, shakavna. No more you will remember when you will practice some of them. But I say to you, practice all. Now today, you will, end the class and you will have 3 days in your hand. Do it, brothers and sisters. Do it, inshallah. And then, that's it. Inshallah, it will be safely stored in your hard drive, never to be, deleted. Okay? Fine. Now we come to baka. Ready? Baka, bakaya, bakau. Because that last lam kalima, drop it. Bakau. And then bakat. And then bakata. And then bakaina. And then ta tomatum, ti tomatunna, tuna. Fine. Masha, masha, mashaya, mashau, mashat, mashata, mashain. Rama, ramaya, ramau, ramat, ramata, ramaina. Got the idea? So you can do anything that comes in this babs very easy. Okay? Now we come to naha. Brothers and sisters, naha, nahaya, nahau, nahat, nahata, nahaina. See, now we come to raha. We have been doing it raha for a long time, but not this way. Brother and sister, ra'a, ra'aya, ra'au, ra'at, ra'ata, ra'ayna, ra'aita, If I had tried to explain to you this before, brother, you'll say this is very confusing. Not anymore. Now you won't find it confusing because now we are learning to do it and we understand how they are done. Brother? Are you with me? So, just for the fun of it, let me do ish, ta, ra. Now, brother, now you can do it. Ready? Ishtara, ishtaraya, ishtarau, ishtarat, ishtarata, ishtaraina, ishtaraita, ishtaraituma, ishtaraitu. See? It's very easy. Alhamdulillah. Very easy, inshallah. Now I think I will attempt nasiya. Now there is a little interesting thing happening there. Brother. First and foremost, nasiya, Fine. Huma nasiya. And then hum, you got to drop the lam kalima. Are you with me? So let me drop it now. MashaAllah. 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 See? Na, si, ya. In order to bring the vav, brothers and sisters, I just drop it, no questions asked. Don't ask questions, just drop it. So what is the result? Na, si, brother. Kasra is not compatible with. So what will you do now? Nasu. Why? Brother, who invented all these things? 2000 years ago or more than that. This is the miracle of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Languages are the miracle of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. You know? And everything is so logical, so mathematical and scientific. So brother, here it will become nasu. I tell you, you must have read Qur'an, mashallah, mashallah, lots and lots of time. And this ayah, it's so beautiful, brothers and sisters. Inshallah, we are going to analyze it one of these days. Ya ayyuhalladheen amanu ittaqullah wal tanzur nafsun ma qaddamat li ghad wattaqullah inna Allah khabirun bima ta'maluna wa la takunu kalladhina nasu Allah. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? La takunu. What kind of a la is this? La taku. La takunu. Only I want to do this much. La takunu. What is takunu, brothers and sisters? Actually, it's takununa. Are you with me? Takununa. Kana, yakunu, yakunani, yakununa. If it is yakununa, I will say fi'alun, mudariun, marfoon, bi thubuti nun. Now la comes, la and nahiyatu. It will make the fi'l mudari'a majzoom. So what will I say? Takunu fi'lun mudari'un majzoomun bi hadfi nun. And you do not have to analyze every time you read. You have to do it once, because then it is there in your mind. As soon as you see la takunu, you know noon was dropped. You know, in a fraction of a second, you will know noon has been dropped. This is majzoom. Okay, where is the file? Wow, antum. Kallazina, what is ka? Arfchar. Arfchar, brother. And what is lazina? Ism majrur. Harfjar? Ism majrur. So ism majrur, but it is mausula. But here it is ism majrur. Kallazina is jar majrur. And then what is nasu? Sillatul mausul. But let us first describe nasu. Brother and sister, this is fi'al Maadhi. Where is the file? Wow. File is wow. What is Allah? Mafulun bihi. Now you will say a jumlatul fi'liyatu sillatul mausul. See, nasu came. You must have read this hundreds of times, but never ever thought the way you will think now, inshallah. And even the next sentence is very important, but I will keep it in reserve and tell you next time. Yes, Brother Salim. Let me write this properly. Yeah, nasu. Sorry. Jazakallah. Brother, when you catch my mistakes, I become very happy. You know why I become happy? that you are not sleeping. You are alert. MashaAllah. Jazakallah, brother. Okay, you got the idea, brother? Say nasu. Huh? Okay, now start nasiya. Nasiya, nasiya, nasu. And then, now there is not a sukoon on ya. Nasiyat. When it was a sukoon, you dropped it. But not in Bab Samiya. You will say nasiya, nasiya, nasu, nasiyat. And then nasiyata. And then, brother? Nasina, not Hasina. I didn't say Hasina. I said Nasina. Are you with me, brother? Brother, it's very simple. What is simple? What is simple, brother? I put here Nunu Niswa, mutaharik pronoun. What is the condition for mutaharik pronoun? Give the lam kalima sukun. So I give it a sukun. Now pronounce it, brother. It is a halwa puri, brother. It's easy. So it became nasina. And after that, ta tumatum, ti tumatunna, tuna. Nasita, nasituma, nasitum, nasiti, nasituma, nasitunna, nasitu, nasina. Okay? So very easy. The same will follow khashiya, khashiya, khashu, khashiyat, khashiyata, khashina. Fine? And then bakiya, bakiya, baku, bakiyat, bakiyata, bakina. MashaAllah. So brothers and sisters, it's very simple. I hope today is our second day, we are doing Naaqis. I hope you are enjoying it more now and understanding it more, inshallah. Brother, this is all I consider fun part. Because it's so beautiful, brother, once you understand, inshallah. And once you will practice this weekend, Monday you will be very, very strong, inshallah.